I have long noticed that real success, the kind that lasts, rarely comes with a loud celebration. Instead, it hides. It hides behind problems, behind struggles that test your heart, and behind the kind of difficulty that breaks weaker people. Yet, for those who keep going, for those who dare to walk boldly into the fire of hardship, success shows itself not as a gift, but as a prize earned in the heat of struggle. Think of the blacksmith at his workshop. He takes a rough, unprepared piece of iron, useless as it is, and puts it on the anvil. With each swing of his hammer, the metal cries out, it resists, but slowly, surely, it starts to change shape. It becomes something stronger, sharper, more exact, a powerful sword. And so it is with the human spirit. Each challenge you face, each setback that tests your will, is the hammer hitting your soul, shaping it into a tool fit for great purpose. Do not mistake this process as punishment. On the contrary, it is preparation. Life does not test the weak to ruin them. It tests the worthy to make them stronger. Every hardship you face willingly adds another layer to your inner strength. Every difficulty overcome carves a deeper line of perseverance into your mind, showing powers you never knew you had. When you avoid hardship, you delay your greatness. You put off the lessons that only struggle can teach, the discipline to keep going when the odds are against you, the courage to stand tall when fear tells you to run, and the wisdom to endure when all seems lost. I say to you now, do not wish for an easy road. Wish instead for the strength to face the difficult one. Success is not found in comfort. Comfort is temporary. Growth, however, is forever. And growth lives where comfort dies, on the edge of fear, in the middle of struggle, in the furnace of failure and determination. Choose your trials on purpose. Take on hard tasks not because they are flashy, but because they are needed. Every time you conquer a challenge, you are not just fixing a problem. You are building the very character that will one day support your success. The journey to your dreams will never be smooth. It will be lined with adversity, with wrong turns and delays, with rejection and laughter. But these are not signs of defeat. They are signs of progress. Every struggle adds another piece of armor to your character. Every battle fought and won becomes a page in the story of your final victory. So I beg you, do not shrink from hardship. Welcome it. Invite it. For within its painful lessons lies the raw material of your future greatness. Your success is not out there in the distance, waiting to find you. It is hiding behind your willingness to fight for it, to power up discipline. If success hides behind challenges, then discipline is the key that unlocks the door. It is the bridge, the vital link between your dreams and their reality. Without it, ambition remains a fantasy. With it, even the most impossible goals become reachable. Jim Thorpe, a man whose name is written in the books of history not by chance, but by relentless commitment. His legendary wins did not come from talent alone. They were born from regular practice, from rising before the sun while others slept, from saying no to temptations that trip up the undisciplined. It was discipline that changed Jim Thorpe from a simple athlete into a lasting icon. Discipline demands sacrifice. It is not a gentle teacher. It is strict, firm, and often uncomfortable. It will ask you to work when others rest. It will require you to turn away from distractions, to quiet the noise of easy pleasures, and to master the art of focus. But I tell you with confidence, the discomfort is temporary while the rewards are timeless. Those who have discipline hold a silent power. It sharpens your skills and strengthens your resolve. It turns hesitation into decisiveness and turns average performance into excellence. Confidence is not found. It is built one disciplined act at a time. And when you practice discipline day after day, it becomes your nature, your silent shield against chaos and drift. The greatest achievers I have ever studied, Carnegie, Ford, Edison, all gave credit for their victories to this sacred force. Not wealth, not connections, but discipline. It was their secret weapon, their compass in times of uncertainty, their fuel when energy faded. It was discipline that kept them going when others gave up, and it was discipline that let them grab opportunity when it appeared. Discipline prepares you for the moment when fate offers its hand. And when that moment comes, as it always does, you will not stumble. You will not hesitate. You will be ready because you have trained, prepared, and persisted. I urge you to welcome discipline not as a punishment, but as a path. Let it be your daily companion. Let it guide your choices, govern your time, and shape your habits. For when effort is made consistently, success becomes not a matter of luck, but a mathematical certainty. Understand this: dreams without discipline are like castles built in the air, beautiful but fleeting. But dreams chased with daily effort, strengthened by the power of discipline, are built to last. They take root in reality and grow. So commit. Wake early. Work relentlessly. Sharpen your focus. Say no to what does not help you. In doing so, you will not just chase your dreams, you will catch them. Discipline is not a burden, it is a blessing in disguise. And when welcomed fully, it makes the impossible inevitable. 3, facing your fear. There is a silent force that holds more dreams captive than failure ever could. It is not lack of skill, nor absence of chance. It is fear. Unseen, unspoken, yet undeniably powerful. But let me tell you this, fear loses its grip the moment you face it directly. The longer you wait, the larger it grows. But when you face it, you shrink its shadow and take back your power. Jesse Owens did not simply compete in the Olympic Games. He defied the crushing weight of social prejudice, political tension, and the burden of expectation. His battle was not just against other athletes. It was against the fear that he, a black man in Nazi Germany, would be silenced, made small, overlooked. And yet he faced that fear not with shaking knees, but with powerful strides. He ran straight through fear and into history. He showed us all that courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to act in spite of it. You too carry within you the strength to overcome. But that strength will never be discovered in comfort. It is only dug up when you stand eye to eye with what scares you most. Fear thrives in the shadows of avoidance. It feeds on hesitation. But the moment you step forward, when you take action, you cut its lifeline. Every fear you conquer builds your confidence. It becomes proof, undeniable and personal, that you are stronger than the illusion that once held you back. Each act of bravery, no matter how small, becomes a brick in the foundation of unshakable self-belief. With each fear you face, you take back a part of yourself you once gave away. The greatest opportunities in life do not lie on easy paths. They lie behind locked doors, and fear holds the key. But here's the secret: that key melts when you act. Your boldness dissolves its power. On the other side of fear is not danger. It is discovery. discovery of your hidden abilities, discovery of courage you didn't know you had, discovery of a life lived on your terms, not ruled by doubt. When fear shows its face, choose decisiveness over delay. Choose movement over paralysis. Choose you, the bold, real version of yourself, over the one that shrinks to stay safe. You were not born to live small. You were born to rise, to lead, to create, and to inspire. Remember, the mind that masters fear masters life itself. You cannot wait for fear to disappear. It never does. But what does disappear is its power over you once you step forward. You do not need to remove fear to act. You need only act, and fear begins to fall away. Mastering fear is not a one-time act. It is a daily choice, a commitment to move forward despite uncertainty. And with each brave decision, you unlock a new level of life, of potential, of success. So face your fears not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Take that step, and then another. Watch as your life begins to change before your very eyes. The person you wish to become is waiting on the other side. Your destiny is not beyond your fear. It lies through it. 4. Committing to your goals. Achievement is not born from mere wishful thinking. It is forged in the fires of relentless commitment. Your commitment is the engine, unyielding and powerful, that drives you forward when inspiration fades, when motivation wavers, and when the path becomes steep. Without commitment, the grandest dreams remain idle thoughts. With it, the impossible becomes inevitable. George Washington Carver did not simply add to agriculture. He changed it completely. But his breakthroughs were not miracles. They were the fruits of steady, disciplined, focused commitment, day after day, year after year. Carver stayed devoted to his purpose despite limited resources and constant hardship. His unwavering dedication unlocked secrets hidden in the soil and changed the lives of countless farmers. He did not stop when things got hard. He pressed forward because his commitment was stronger than any obstacle. So, I ask you, what are you committed to? Not interested in, not playing with, but deeply, completely committed to. When you choose a goal and tie yourself to it with resolve, the world responds in kind. Clearly defined goals, powered by unwavering determination, become unstoppable forces. Commitment begins with clarity. You must know what you want. Vague dreams will not do. You must see your aims so vividly that they burn into your mind. When you have clarity, commitment becomes possible. And when you pair that clarity with persistence, you become a force to be reckoned with. Obstacles will arise. Count on it. But with commitment, you do not waver. You do not stop to think about quitting. You keep moving. You adjust. You endure. You rise again. For commitment is not measured by convenience. It is measured by consistency. It is shown not in the ease of the start, but in the resilience through the storm. Your commitment anchors your intentions. It gives weight to your dreams and direction to your actions. It enables you to withstand setbacks, to maintain progress, and to silence the voice that says, give up. With each day of focused effort, you change your vision into reality, not all at once, but piece by piece, moment by moment. Commitment is the quiet strength behind every great achievement. It separates those who merely wish from those who do. It is what drives you to continue long after others have stopped. When you align your daily habits with your long-term vision, when you live your commitment, you build momentum that no outside force can shake. Let there be no confusion. Success does not require perfection, but but it does require persistence. When your dreams are backed by unwavering commitment, they gain weight, substance, and speed. You will stumble, yes, but you will not stop because commitment pulls you forward when willpower fades. So make the choice, define your goal, anchor it in your heart, and commit, not for a day or a week, but until the work is done, until the dream is real. When you move with commitment, you do more than chase success. You guarantee it. 5. Believing in yourself. Every great achievement begins with a simple yet deep truth. You must believe in yourself before the world ever will. Self-belief is the spark that lights your journey. It is the silent force behind every bold decision, every daring move, every relentless chase of a dream. Without belief in your own potential, even the smallest obstacle becomes a mountain. But with belief, even the greatest odds can be conquered. The Wright Brothers, 2 men with no formal engineering training, no backing from powerful institutions, and no blueprint for flight. All they had was an unshakable belief that man could fly through the skies. The world laughed at them. Experts doubted them. But they believed. They trusted their vision. They trusted their instincts. And because of that belief, they did not stop. They persisted, and they flew. They turned what others called madness into a miracle. Doubt is the great paralyzer. It whispers of failure, warns of risk, and urges retreat. But belief, real, rooted belief, empowers. It gives you the courage to move, to act, to create. It changes hesitation into momentum. When you trust your own abilities, when you recognize the vast potential within you, you begin to shape your reality rather than just react to it. You must understand this. Your mindset is the architect of your life. If you believe you awaken possibility. If you believe you are worthy, you begin attracting opportunities. Success does not come to the most talented. It comes to those who believe they can succeed and are willing to act on that belief. Every setback you face, every failure you endure is merely a test, not of your ability, but of your belief. Will you shrink or will you rise? Self-belief does not mean arrogance. It means knowing deep in your core that you are capable, that you have what it takes, and more. It means carrying your vision forward even when the road is unclear. When you believe in yourself, you take bold action. You no longer wait for perfect conditions or universal approval. You move. You trust your instincts. You chase your dreams with a fire that cannot be put out by outside doubt. That kind of confidence does not push others away. It attracts them. It draws opportunity, invites teamwork, and creates momentum. But belief must be cared for. Strengthen it daily. Speak life into your goals. Remind yourself of your strength. Think back on past wins, however small. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, not those who bring you down. Feed your belief, for it is the cornerstone of all achievement. You already have the talents, the intelligence, the courage you need. You don't lack resources, you simply need to reach them through belief. When you begin to see yourself as powerful, resourceful, and capable, your world changes. So I say to you, believe completely, unshakably, and daily. Believe even when others don't. Believe even when the path is dark. For the power you seek lies not in the world around you, but within you. Your belief is your strength. Your belief is your foundation. And with it, greatness will not just be possible. It will be inevitable. 6. Creating consistency. Greatness is not made in a single act. It is built one step at a time through quiet, relentless repetition. If you wish to rise, to lead, to master your craft and command success, you must understand the one truth that separates the exceptional from the ordinary. Consistent effort leads to mastery. Babe Ruth, a man who did not stumble upon greatness, but earned it through tireless, focused practice. He wasn't born a legend. He became one through years of repeated swings, missed pitches, bruised hands, and early mornings. His name lives on not because of a single home run, but because of thousands of hours poured into perfecting his swing. It was consistency, not luck, that carved his name into the stone of history. You see, mastery does not happen by accident. True success is the reward of persistent, deliberate practice. When you show up every day, when you give effort consistently, you are not merely doing the work. You are becoming the work. Each moment adds up. Each repetition sharpens your skill. Each day builds upon the last, changing ordinary efforts into extraordinary results. Too often, people chase intensity. They pour all their energy into one great push, only to fall back into inactivity. But your future will not be defined by occasional sprints. It will be shaped by your willingness to walk steadily forward every day. Your daily commitment is more powerful than any burst of enthusiasm, because consistency does what intensity never can. It builds habits, it builds character, and it builds results. Excellence is not born in sudden breakthroughs. It is forged in slow, patient refinement. Like the sculptor who chips away at stone one careful stroke at a time, you must show up again and again with intention and effort. It is in the daily showing up that you discover resilience. It is in the daily striving that you develop discipline. And over time, those habits mold you into someone capable of greatness. Do not underestimate the power of steady habits. They are the foundation beneath every towering achievement. When you build routines around your purpose, mastery becomes not just possible, it becomes inevitable. You will find that consistency trains not only your hands but your mind. It strengthens your resolve and prepares you to grab the moment when opportunity arrives. Every step forward brings more than progress. It brings clarity. It brings strength. It brings refinement. The path becomes clearer not when you wait for answers, but when you move with faith and persistence. It is through the doing that understanding comes. So I urge you, welcome consistency. Make it your friend. Make it your identity. Do not look for shortcuts, for they rob you of strength. Instead, commit to the long road, the one paved with daily effort, fueled by quiet determination. In the end, consistency is the hidden power behind huge achievements. It changes average actions into masterpieces. It shapes futures. It builds legacies. And when you walk in consistency, when you give your best day after day, your success becomes not just likely, it becomes unstoppable. 7. Adapting to adversity. There is a truth that wise men accept, yet many ignore. The path to success is never straight. It twists, turns, and changes form without warning. And in such a world, your greatest ally is not brute strength or rigid planning. It is adaptability. Those who learn to bend without breaking, who shift with grace rather than stubbornness, are the ones who endure and rise. Booker T. Washington stands as a shining example of this truth. Born into slavery, he did not begin life with privilege, resources, or opportunity. Yet through adaptability, he changed adversity into advancement. He read the landscape of change and adjusted his steps accordingly. He met resistance not with defiance, but with smart redirection. In doing so, he became not only an educator and reformer, but one of the most influential voices of his generation. He did not fight change. He flowed with it. And in doing so, he led it. So let me ask you, when change comes, and it will, do you resist or do you adjust? Success does not go to the most rigid, but to the most flexible. Like bamboo in a storm, you must be willing to sway. Flexibility does not mean weakness. It means strength of a higher kind, the kind that endures where others snap. Adaptability allows you to face the unexpected with calm confidence. It powers resilience. When plans fail, and they often do, the adaptable mind finds a new route. The adaptable heart finds a new rhythm. Change is not your enemy. It is your training ground. It challenges your thinking, expands your creativity, and tests your resolve. To resist change is to resist life itself. Circumstances will shift. Markets will change. People will evolve. If you cling to the old, the familiar, the comfortable, you will be left behind. But if you welcome change, learn from it, and adjust with it, you become stronger. You begin to see obstacles not as threats, but as invitations to grow. Those who thrive are not the ones who always had perfect plans. They are the ones who learned how to pivot. They are the ones who stayed open, stayed curious, stayed willing to rethink their approach. Adaptability is not passive surrender. It is active mastery of movement. And let us be clear, adaptability fuels innovation. It awakens resourcefulness. When you open yourself to new strategies, new tools, and new views, you increase your chances of success tenfold. You become more than a survivor. You become a creator of new outcomes. Make adaptability your daily practice. When you meet resistance, adjust your stride. When you face a setback, explore new solutions. When the environment shifts, let your thinking evolve, and do it with confidence, not fear. For every change contains the seed of a greater breakthrough. In the end, adaptability is not just a survival skill. It is a success multiplier. It prepares you to thrive in any climate, under any condition. The one who adapts advances. So I say to you, welcome change. Grow flexibility. Let adversity become your friend, and let adaptability lead you forward. When you live this way, no storm can uproot you. You will bend, but you will never break. 8. Mastering your mindset. The thoughts you allow to take root in your mind shape the very course of your life. Your mindset defines your path. A positive mental attitude is not merely a preference. It is your strongest friend on the road to success. The difference between average and great lies not in circumstance, but in perception, in how you think. Andrew Carnegie, a man born into poverty who rose to become one of the wealthiest and most influential industrialists the world has ever known. What was the source of his change? It began not with money, but with belief. Mr. Carnegie understood the sacred truth that your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. He practiced mental discipline, guarding his mind from doubt and defeat and filling it with purpose, vision, and unwavering confidence. And through that positive mental attitude, he drew success to himself. You must come to understand deeply that your inner world rules your outer reality. A negative mindset shrinks your possibilities. It clouds your judgment, dampens your enthusiasm, and pushes opportunity away. It locks doors to futures you haven't yet imagined. But a positive, empowered mind, it opens those doors. It invites solutions. It draws people and possibilities toward you like a magnet. Your thoughts are not passive. They are seeds. Each one grows into an action, which becomes a habit, which shapes your results. So if you wish to change your life, you must begin by changing your thinking. Be watchful over your mindset. Monitor your thoughts with the same care you would guard a treasure. When doubt creeps in, challenge it. When fear whispers, respond with faith. Choose thoughts that empower rather than defeat. Every moment presents you with a choice to think constructively or destructively, to believe in your limits or your limitless potential. Grow a mindset of gratitude. Let optimism be your default setting. Look not at what is missing, but at what is possible. See every setback as temporary, every failure as a lesson, and every challenge as an invitation to grow. When you train your mind to seek the good, to expect the best, and to believe in your ability to overcome, you arm yourself with the most powerful tool of all resilient belief. Outside conditions will shift, sometimes drastically, but no condition holds power over you greater than your own attitude. The moment you master your mindset, you take control of your direction. You begin to shape your future not by chance, but by conscious design. So take command. Be deliberate with your thoughts. Train your emotions, your reactions. Do not let outside forces dictate your inner world. Instead, let your inner world lead your life. The right mental attitude will reveal pathways that were previously hidden. It will uncover strength you didn't know you had. It will change trials into triumphs and wrong turns into breakthroughs. You are not at the mercy of circumstance. You are the master of your mindset, and in that mastery lies the foundation of all lasting success. So choose well, choose belief, choose empowerment, choose a mindset that builds the future you desire. For your thoughts are the steering wheel of your destiny, and you, my friend, are firmly in the driver's seat. 9. Cultivating patience and persistence. There is a quiet power often overlooked, yet undeniably essential to lasting success. It is not found in quick wins or sudden breakthroughs. It lives in the union of two lasting virtues, patience and persistence. Together, they form an unstoppable force capable of breaking through the toughest barriers and changing distant dreams into real things. Marie Curie, a woman who through tireless research and unshakable resolve uncovered discoveries that changed the course of science. Her path was not easy. She faced rejection, ridicule, and relentless obstacles. Yet she pressed forward. Her breakthroughs did not come in moments of genius, but through years of persistent effort and patient trial. She remained focused, calm, and faithful to her vision. In time, the world caught up to her genius. She did not rush the process. She trusted it, and so must you. Impatience is the enemy of achievement. It whispers that the journey is too long, the rewards too distant. It tempts you to quit just before the breakthrough arrives. But real, meaningful success does not unfold on demand. It unfolds through time, through deliberate cultivation, through steady, focused effort. You must realize deeply. Every worthwhile endeavor demands both time and toil. There are no shortcuts to greatness. It is not enough to begin. You must continue. You must remain on the path even when results are slow, even when progress is invisible, even when others lose faith. Because persistence is not about speed. It is about endurance. Setbacks will come. Delays are inevitable. but persistence equips you to withstand them. It strengthens your resolve. It reminds you why you began. It whispers, "Keep going," when everything else says, "Stop." Persistence builds momentum, and that momentum, slow at first, begins to carry you forward with increasing speed and strength. But momentum alone is not enough. It must be guided by patience. Patience calms your spirit. It gives you perspective. It allows you to care for your vision without rushing its unfolding. Like a gardener tending to seeds, you must care for your goals day after day, trusting that the harvest will come. Together, patience and persistence form a partnership that few obstacles can withstand. Where one gives you the endurance to keep moving, the other grants you the wisdom to wait. This balance is the foundation of long-term triumph. Refuse the temptations of impatience and impulsiveness. Do not measure your progress by immediate results. Measure it by your continued commitment, by your refusal to give up. Believe in your path. Stay faithful to your course. Understand that slow progress is still progress. Every persistent step you take is laying the foundation for eventual victory. When you grow patience, you deepen your resilience. When you persist, you build your power. And when you unite both, you create a force that no barrier can withstand. So remain steady. Walk forward each day with faith and focus. For it is not the swift, but the steadfast who reach the top. And when you master patience and persistence, you become the sculptor of your destiny, shaping your future with every determined step you take. 10. Committing to continuous learning. Commitment to learning makes sure you keep growing and succeed in the long run. Look at Booker T. Washington, whose relentless chase of knowledge lifted him from hardship to historic leadership and deep influence. Knowledge gained today increases your value tomorrow, making continuous learning non-negotiable. Welcome every experience, every challenge, and every interaction as a learning opportunity. Success requires constant adaptation, innovation, and improvement, achievable only through dedicated, ongoing education. Seek daily chances to expand your mind and abilities, building a collection of priceless skills and insights. Learning feeds curiosity, boosts creativity, and keeps you relevant in an ever-changing world. Those who commit passionately to lifelong learning have a clear competitive edge, always equipped to overcome new challenges. The future belongs without question to learners, people who willingly adapt, evolve, and improve their skills constantly. See clearly that every hour invested in learning gives back many times over, paving the way toward lasting excellence and achievement. Give yourself to continuous learning passionately, knowing it is the best investment toward personal growth and sustained success. 11. Taking initiative. Initiative separates achievers from dreamers, changing opportunities into real results. Theodore Roosevelt, who proactively grabbed opportunities, showing boldness and initiative to shape his legacy. Opportunities often favor the bold, people who bravely start actions, refusing passivity and hesitation. Initiative demands decisive, swift action, empowering you to control your circumstances rather than letting circumstances control you. Waiting forever for perfect conditions achieves nothing. Action alone changes intentions into reality. Each proactive step puts you ahead of others who hesitate or delay, making sure of steady progress. Initiative grows leadership, confidence, and a proactive mindset, critical qualities for sustained success. Welcome initiative daily. Each deliberate action strengthens your resolve, builds momentum, and speeds up achievement. Understand clearly that every successful endeavor began with a single brave step, started by bold action rather than cautious delay. Actively seek opportunities, proactively create favorable conditions, and consistently take initiative. This empowered mindset guarantees big progress, making sure you control your destiny completely. Every great journey begins with your immediate decision to take action today. Think carefully about Wilbur Wright, whose decision to chase his dreams began with an immediate step forward. Delaying action puts off achievement forever. Success rewards those who start immediately, unafraid of imperfection. See clearly that your dreams demand action today, not someday in the future. Time waits for no one. Every day wasted reduces your opportunities. Taking action creates momentum, quickly changing your intentions into real achievement. Remember, clarity comes from engagement, not from thinking alone. Start bravely, knowing clearly that each step forward builds confidence, clarity, and competence. Welcome today's moment with enthusiasm. Start small if needed, but start immediately. The right moment is always now, requiring your decisive commitment and immediate action. See deeply that your life's greatest achievements wait for your willingness to start, beginning your magnificent journey this very instant. Choose action bravely, understanding your journey toward personal excellence, fulfillment, and success begins powerfully and purposefully now. Now is your time. Seize this moment. Welcome hard things bravely and build the extraordinary life you deserve.